there only one individual which the ball was following today. I think it felt the nerve. Apart from that, there was another dropped catch. It was a good try, but it didn't end up, getting the wicket. But apart from that, I thought the fielding was good. It was not really bad. So I won't blame the fielding. I think the way we started the bowling, we gave away too many runs bowling short, which is generally the case. Bowlers, they see lively wicket or a bit of bounce and they tend to bowl short because it was a wicket where you need to bowl slightly up, then it's more difficult for the batsman to score. So I think, the start was not really great for us, but overall I think the spinners, they brought us back into the game. Yuvraj again was brilliant, but unfortunately, we couldn't finish it off. Well, in cricket you don't expect, because when you're expecting you get disappointment. What was important was, you back the bowler to execute what he wants to execute and just accept the result. You have to accept it was a good shot, and the bowler failed to execute what he wanted to bowl, and, you have to accept the result. I think Ian Morgan, he batted really well. No, I think it's very difficult and it's wrong to judge a player, depending on his performance in a T20 game or a couple of T20 games. What we have seen is, if you see Dinda, he has bowled well, whatever games he has played, he's someone who can bowl the Yorkers really well. But if you see the condition right now, it was difficult to execute the Yorker with the dew in place and the ball getting wet. So there was more chances of, like the bowler not being able to execute the Yorkers. But apart from that, if you see, there are someone who can bowl quick. Dinda is a good fielder also. So I think it's important that we back these young bowlers, not to forget we've got lots of injuries, most of our, the first line fast bowlers, most of them are injured or having some kind of a niggle. So we need to back the bowlers, especially the fast bowlers who can bowl a bit quick. Well, it's important to know each and every individual. For some you need to go and have a chat, but at the same time there are others, if you go and speak to them in the middle of the game, they feel the pressure. So it's important to, judge the individual on what he actually is, because not to forget, in just the first few games, everyone feels the pressure, and especially if it's the bowler, they feel the pressure slightly more, because cricket is a game of batsmen. If you lose defending something, people often talk the bowlers didn't bowl well, and if you're chasing and if you don't chase, then they say, okay, 10 runs too many was given by the bowler. So it's a bit unfair on them, but overall I think they will improve. All these momentums and everything doesn't really matter. What really matters is how you're playing, how you execute your game plans, because that's something that's very important. And of course, winning the toss will be crucial, because, dew may have an impact. But if you see both the sides, they're quite the same. The ability to play spinners is quite the same. So I think it will be a nice, couple of games.